First one of the results. And this one is called Lunge will tear us apart. All you're going to need equipment-wise is 2 light hand weights, dumbbells, but nothing too heavy. There's a big emphasis today on like neural pathways linking the upper and lower body together. There's a lot of sort of overheads, there's a lot of work around the scapula and shoulder blade, and so it's very functional. Anyway, let's get warmed up, and then I'll go through more details with you. Okay, so I'm on the spot there. Get back to it. alternate supply. So, on the plus side, it is a time thing today. So you're working for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. So it's just minute blocks. There's no rep scheme to do. So you can pace yourself. Okay? So some of the harder ones, just go nice and steady if you need to. Equally, if you're up for it and you want to go for it, you can go for it as well. So we've got 11 different drills to do. There's a lot of, say, emphasis on neural pathway and linking the upper and lower body, particularly the thoracic spine, this area. Very, very functional. We've got good posture. There's a lot of movements today that can be really beneficial. Good for injury prevention and rehab as well, if done light. We're only going light today. Those light set of dumbbells is all you're going to need. So let me show you those 11 movements. We're going 3 times around. So about 30 minutes, or just over 30 minutes total. And then we've got a little finishing challenge as well. I'll try and be as brief as I can with the descriptions of each. And then we can go in and start. So, number 1 is a little re-warm. We're just going to do a little ratio of 4 split jacks into 2 plyo lunges. So you basically do, it's the same movement, essentially, only one's really easy and shallow, and the second movement is deep and hard. Okay, so you've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6, 5, 6, nice and deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, straight into the shallow again. If you don't want to do those plyo lunges, just do the 4 split jacks, and then just do a nice steady rear lunge each side. Okay, you'll get a very, very similar effect. Okay, remember all your lunges that you do today, think about this alignment. Okay, whether it's a rear lunge, plyo lunge, forward lunge, whatever the variety is, you always start from that position. Yeah, feet, toe tracking the knees, tracking the toes, hips, shoulders. Okay, don't start there, because straight away then you're onto a loser. Your balance is off. Okay, so you're on those lines all the time, train tracks. Yeah, wherever I go, you're on the tracks, and your knee needs to be there as well. No good doing that if this is happening. You want to get away from that collapsing of the knees. Strong hips all the time, we'll re-emphasise that. So that's number 1. Number 2, straight to the upper body. We've got a few isometrics thrown in today, some holding movements, including the finisher. First of all, we're going to do a holding push. There's an isometric push-up. This can be done one of 3 ways or a combination of the 3. So your hardest version there, remember, pull the elbows and shoulders down. Brace the upper body. It will get you really good at doing push-ups because it's re-emphasising that form, that pull and that activation of the lats. Okay, if not, you can do it on your knees and hold. Or at the very least, go to the top and hold. Pull the shoulders down. Shoulder base towards your back pockets. Whichever version of that you do. Remember, you can do a combination. You start there, drop to the knees, and if that gets too much, then just come up into the high version. So 3 versions of that. Right, exercise 3, what do we have? Lunge and lat raise. Again, a little bit of a combination of upper and lower. So there's a lot of neural pathway activity here. So you're going to do a lateral raise and a forward lunge simultaneous. Okay, so there. Okay, nice strong hips. Okay, on this, remember, okay, you keep that knee out, and you do that by activating that lunge. So lateral raise to forward lunge. Next one, overhead sit up, so a little bit of abs thrown in. Again, we're going to put the shoulders as well, or at least the back of the shoulder. So as you come up, they go up. So then you're not doing this, it's there. So my arm, in relation to the floor, stays the same, that angle. Wherever I am, that angle stays. Okay? So, a lot of abs and a bit of shoulders. Next one. What do we have? Right, first of our 2 burpee variations, the next 3 are more cardio-y. So in a renegade row burpee, dumbbells in hand, drop in to your burpee. You don't have to go chest to floor, but hopefully some of you can there. Pull to hip, in. Stand back down, chest, pull, in and up. Okay, renegade row burpees. Take them steady if you need to. Next one, overhead jacks. Surprisingly tough these. and much more sort of functional than you imagine. It takes away that bit of momentum from the upper body. It's surprisingly what difference that makes. You can push your dumbbells to the ceiling, or just your hands. Forget the dumbbells. If you've got any lower back issues, any tightness, you've got tightness in the chest and lats, that's going to affect it because you're going to be fighting against the tightness of your own body. So, push them up, and then do those jacks while keeping the dumbbells flared. It's a lot harder than it looks. 45 seconds, I even know bouncing. Okay? So like I say, if you need to, just do it hands free. Put your dumbbells down. Okay? It's not all about strength, that. It's about mobility around the shoulders. Right, next one is second burpee variation, snatch burpees. So this time there's no row. You just go down, chest to floor, in, and then straight up, root one, bang up to the top. Okay, down, there, up. Okay, that's it. Very full on. So those three, they're going to really elevate your cardio in the middle. Not elevate the heart rate, work the cardiovascular system in the middle. Next one. Now a lot more. Now this gets a bit more scatter, a bit more pulling. Heart rate will go down, but the emphasis is on a different area. So, number one, cobra pulls. Now, if you've got tight chest, lats, and core posture, you'll really know about this. It's a good one to do. Again, you don't have to actually use any weight, but if you do, it's going to be light. So, dumbbells down there. Get this sort of pull your thoracic spine up, okay? Get that nice and mobile. Also, this look. I'd have your legs a little bit wider, don't come here because you want a bit of balance. I'm going to lift that dumbbell, reach, and pull it back. There, it stays off the floor. The one that's back here, you can keep on the floor. Yeah, there, pull it back. There, pull it back. There, pull it back. So it works all that round here, the back of the shoulders, all those muscles that are responsible for keeping good posture and holding your shoulder in position. It's great for shoulder injury prevention, rehab, everything. Talking of which, so the next one, you're going to do a kneeling, so this is your isometric hold for the pulling muscles. So you come to the knees, bring your chest down nice and low, okay, and then lift your dumbbells and squeeze your shoulder blades. Try and maintain that T position. This is what tends to happen. Your body will do that, your muscles will go, oh, why are we using those weak muscles when we can use like stronger lat muscles and tricep? We don't have to do that, we have to keep the emphasis on the weaker muscles. So maintain that T. Yeah, hand in line with your shoulders rather than that. There, just lift and squeeze. That way, you're not doing, sometimes you do it when you stood up and you get a hinge. But we're doing it like this, so you haven't even got to worry about holding a hinge. You can just focus across the back and the upper shoulders. Next one, again, same area really, but we're bringing the legs into arguably the toughest of the lot, overhead squats. If you've done these before, again, they look really innocuous, but they're horrible to do. Okay, arms up nice and high, I'm going to come into the deepest squat I can possibly get, and then back up, keeping them dumbbells overhead. It's tough, it really is. It will find you out. If you've got any weakness in your body, any tightness, that's going to find out. So again, drop the weight entirely or go very light. And then you will improve. Even now, after 5 years of doing these, every time I do this routine, I'm a little bit better than the last time I did it. A little bit more upright. My arms stay a little bit more stable. Last one, just to give you a little bit of a breather, although the core's still working, do some ab scissors. Squeeze the head and shoulders up off the floor, brace the core, shoulder, lower back, spine into the ground, and you're going to open and then cross, open, cross. Keeping that tension, keeping the spine pulled in. If you need to make it easier, just do a bent leg version. Okay? That's it, that's your 11. I'll remind you again, don't worry. 3 times round, we'll stop, and then a little finisher. That's it. Right. You'll have to work your next bit. Right, okay. First one there is a split jacks into your 2 flying lunges. No weight required for that. Check the time. Right. 33 minutes. Right, here we go. 33 minutes. Non-stop. Lunge, put in. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you might be a bit higher up, even if you're here. As long as you're focusing on that strong hips, keep that in mind. Use the mirrors here. This toe and knee need to stay in line, which in turn really needs to be in line with the hip and shoulder. Alright? Just think about it. And all we're going to do is swap lead leg each round. 30 mountain climbers, iso left. 30 mountain climbers, iso right. And repeat, left, right, done. Okay? That's it. Right. Lunge will tear us apart and we can stretch up. Those who want to stay, half an hour again stretching. Right. It's not even a minute, it's 50 seconds. So I've worked it out. At a regular pace, you should be about half and half. Half mountain climbers, half iso. Iso lunge, okay. Set that time. Okay, so ready. Lunge will tear us apart. Okay, you feel like you need to stretch off there? We're doing just that now, with total mobility. Well done. What a killer. Right, so back in 2 minutes, or tomorrow, with 3s are good. If you're up for that one, or possibly both. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing. See you very soon.